Slayers are easy. Yes, you heard me right. If you have the right equipment, you can kill hundreds and thousands of them without dying once. So in this video, I'm gonna make it challenging and try to beat them in the cheapest way possible. And if you only have 50k coins in your bank, this video will be helpful to you to find a very cheap setup that does very little damage. Surprise surprise, the one of Revenant and Tarantula were very easy. I just want to say, because it wasn't clear, this video is only gonna be about Revenant, Tarantula and Sven. Naturally, the first question is whether I can solo every T1 with just my fist. Well, we'll see. Okay. 1v1, 1v1. Yeah, no. Yeah, so T1 slayed. Here we go. Oh, you have a little more HP, but again, no, he doesn't do much. But I was a bit worried about the Sven, which I believed at the time was the most difficult one between the three. But later on in this video I actually found out that it was the easiest one, but for him to be that way you have to know one simple fact. Come on, Sven. Oh, he has 2000 HP. He does damage, but I think I can easily just out-hit him. Come on. And now he's done. The easy part out of the way, I went to face tier 2s, which are the actual first challenge. And I decided that I should have some basic talismans for free, and if I do wanted more I could buy them, but it didn't happen all this video. Yeah, so now we're gonna start with tier 2s, which are gonna be more difficult. And I took some of the talismans which are very easy to get, so I imagined you would have them right now. And I put down Warrior because it gives more crit chance, which helps me more than crit damage, because I don't do crit a lot. And I can't have like Sighted or Bloody because they cost money and they need like combat something. The first thing I'm gonna test out is to see if I can even solo tier 2 with just my hand, which I don't think will be possible, so I will have to buy some sword and maybe a bit of ammo. We'll see. Here we go. So now the thing I'm worried about is not killing him before the time runs out. Oh, yeah, I just died very slowly because I couldn't do enough damage. I didn't even consider the time issue, which just goes to prove how easy the Slayers really are. Bosses are usually difficult because they kill you. Not this time, so this time I just needed a better sword so I can kill him before the timer just runs off. And that sword acquired. Here we go. Oh yes! Oh, the sword increases my damage by so much. The next challenge was Tarantula tier 2, which is more difficult than Revenant, so again I would need a weapon. Spider sword acquired. Only then I realized that there isn't a sword for wolves, but I'll guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Here we go, tier 2. There we go. Surprise, surprise, we've got to the bridge. Now I have to find a sword for wolves. And the basic diamond sword looked like the best option. Diamond sword. Here I have like 2 times weaker weapon. And the boss is, I think, way more difficult. So we're gonna play it safe and do it at the pond. Yeah, no. The problem is I can damage him, but I have to let him hit me, or otherwise he'll just regen, just like he did. And if he does hit me, he kills me. So I have to find a way to heal myself. The best cheap options I found for healing were the Wand of Healing, which costs around 300 coins, and the Lifesteal enchantment, which technically doesn't cost any money, but come on, I can't just enchant things, you do need to grind the XP for them, so enchantments will be based on how much the XP costs from the cheapest source. If that is regular battles, grands or titanics. And lifesteal came to about 1900, which is too much, so I obviously went with the cheapest option and was ready for a rematch. Okay, come on. Tier 2, I'm ready for a rematch. Okay, so now I can just heal. Oh yes. Oh, 60 health a second is great. Very nice. But I wasn't done with tier 2s yet. Here is where it becomes interesting. Play the rules again and try to beat them in the cheapest way possible. Cheapest. Wait, I can probably kill Revenant and Tarantula with the Diamond Sword too. But if the Diamond Sword is cheaper than the Undead and Spider Swords, how do I know that there isn't a sword which is cheaper than the diamond one? Well, there is a cheaper option. You can just buy a bow, but then you need to buy arrows which are expensive. But I just did minions and they did give me an idea to what can be the cheapest. A wooden sword. If I can kill them with a wooden sword, it's 5 coins. And 5 coins it was. I still kinda destroyed him. But Tarantula was a bit more complicated. No. I think other spiders are sabotaging me. No. Okay, I need to find the space without other mobs. Come on here, Tarantula. Oh yeah, this is much. Oh come. Oh, fuck. So I did fail, but I had an idea on how to improve my chances of winning. I spawned the boss here because last time I died and I think I could have helped myself with not dying by not having other spiders around here while I fight the boss, because they do annoy you and do a bit of damage and take some of the shots. Oh, come on. I still believe that I can make it work. It's close. I had to think of other solutions. To get a bit stronger, I ate the cakes, which anyone can eat, so it's fine, and changed my talismans for more defense. Third time the charm? Okay, so now I do less damage, which is sad, but I have 50 more defense, which should mean that I'm able to just survive the hits. Come on, only 200 HP, but he's 3000. No. Oh, no! Oh, I can do it. I can definitely do it. I was there. I touched the finish line. The boss only had 70 HP left. Actually, one shot. I just had to try again. I know I said that Slayers are easy, but that doesn't mean that I should be 3v1'd. It's not fair. So to stop that from happening again, I had to find a better spot where nothing could interrupt me and I can do future tiers in. I did a bit of searching and I found that within the gravel mines there is this place here, which I think is great for killing the boss, but I still have to figure out a way to bring a spider here. You know what, this is close enough. I have some space here to run around if I need to heal. I think I'll be fine. He's becoming aggro. Oh, he does a lot of damage. Yes. Oh, if I can beat Revenant and Tarantula for cheaper, who says I can't do the same for Sven? Or even that 5 coins is the lowest I can go. So I looked into every weapon, but every single one costs more. That's when it hit me. I can get the miners pickaxe for 0 coins. Yes, it would take time, but my time isn't worth anything, come on. And what's great is that it has more damage than a wooden sword. So because I didn't enchant it or right clicked at any point, then I can definitely say that I could beat them with the iron pickaxe if I did it with the wooden sword. The consequences are insane and just prove my original saying that slayers are easy. I literally killed both of those slayers for 0 coins. Hi, future me here. I didn't have to do all the pickaxe thing with the reference. I definitely could have just said you can get the rogue sword, which is again 20 damage and 0 coins. I just like to complicate things. You'll see that shortly. It was time for version 2 of my Sven setup. This time without something to heal. Because in my research for a weapon, I found out that I'm just an idiot who went straight to healing without even buying armor. So my new setup is my trusty pickaxe, the iron armor with growth 1, and talismans for damage instead of defense, because Sven does mostly true damage, which ignores your defense. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I mostly fought my Wi-Fi back there. The boss was like a secondary objective. And it was now time for just a pickaxe to see if I can do it without the armor and secure all tier 2s with 0 coins. Yeah, so here we go. All 3 slayers. I did it, and it blew my mind. I never have guessed that every tier 2 would be 0 coins. I thought they'd be way harder. And yes, I get that it's ridiculous that I'm just literally fighting for 5 coins. But this is the video, deal with it. I moved on to tier 3, which is where it starts to be more interesting. Let's look at the basics. I have a couple more talismans, some equipment, and most importantly, now I have a god potion. First thing I want to do is just check, how the tier 3 can... Whoa, can I... You can do it? Oh my god. At first, I basically just fought the Revenant tier 3 just to see how strong he is and how much stronger do I need to get. If I do, maybe I can do it with 0 coins. Yeah, Frosty kills me, but no, there is no way. I'll have to get much, much stronger. No, I definitely cannot do it with 0 coins. And what I did to get stronger is to buy the cheapest armor I could find, enchant my sword with smite, cause I figured that the 60% increase in damage is worth my money, and I kept my wand of healing. Even with all the new stuff, I couldn't beat him. But the problem wasn't with the armor, it was with the place. When I searched for better armor pieces in the auction house, I saw the miner armor, which gave me an idea. I can kill the boss in the deep caverns inside the lava. Don't ask me how this happened, but this was my armor. I didn't even had pants on around those miners. Every boss I did, I changed the lava pool and tweaked a bit of my setup to try and see what works and what not. That was until I remembered there are additional pools in the Obsidian Sanctuary, which are just better, and in particular this pool, which actually enabled me to win. Oh, let's go. But so far I have neglected an aspect of the game which is very important. pets. At that point, you should have at least an Enderman or a rock pet. And then, when I say then, I mean after a bunch of tries, I successfully killed him with rock and with iron armor. I know the clip stops, but believe me, I won, and later on I actually did it for cheaper. Using what I already learned from Revenant, I got a spider sword with Bane of Arthropods and just used my best armor so far to see if that was enough. Okay, yeah, there is no way that I'm killing this. This takes the whole I don't have enough time to another level because it has 900,000 HP. Not 400,000 like the Revenant, you know. So I have to get much, much stronger than that. And he's gone. The first thing I did was to search for a better weapon, and the cheapest one was the Dreadlord sword, which was an additional 5,000 coins in comparison to my spider sword. But for this amount, I get a reforge, an increase from 60 damage to 86, and some very good enchantments, which I believed would be enough to kill the boss. So if I don't find other improvements, which at total are cheaper than 5,000 coins, I should just stick with the Dreadlord sword and try to see if it's enough. So I went to the auction house, but I haven't found any improvements for less than 5,000 coins. And the only other improvements I could think of were to enchant my sword with critical or with execute, which testing discovered that each of them alone is not enough to kill the boss, and even if both were enough, it is just cheaper to get the Dreadlord sword than both of them. That means that without any cheaper option, I went to test out if the Dreadlord sword is really enough to kill the tier 3 tarantula. Now it is important to say that from when I bought the Dreadlord sword, I continue to search the auction house to see if I can find better and cheaper items to replace the ones I already have. Remember this, it will be important later. Time to check how... Whoa, wait, I do about double the damage. And I also have execute, so it's enough. Yeah, I'm sure it's enough. And I can... Oh, I can also damage it with the right click. Okay, whoa. This is a major improvement. The Dreadlord sword was such a major game changer, because in addition to the damage buff, you also have another ability which increases your damage even more. So much that I believed that even if I take some armor pieces off, I'll still be able to kill him, and that way it will obviously be cheaper. And I started off with the helmet. Oh wow, this wasn't as easy, but still kinda easy. At that part I wanted to take off my chest plate too, but keep in mind that if that's not enough, I can always put Bane of Arthropods for more damage. Very nice, whoa. Well, I didn't expect to win that, and now the question is whether I should take off my pants or my boots next. But that question was answered quickly by a new contester. I found a piece of Skeletor boots, which are just amazing and better than what I have now, and are also cheaper. Whoa, I completely annihilated him. You know my next question. Can I do it without the boots? Can I completely, with no armor, just kill the boss? So I'm very ready to fight a giant spider. I'm completely, naked. Because it's a danger sword, I have vampirism. This means I can just walk off, kill some mobs, and replenish a lot of my health. And that way I can stay alive. I just need to kill him before the timer. Come on, come on. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, 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 I'm so close. As you saw, I realized that I have vampirism, and I was gonna try to use it for the last push to kill the boss. This time I'm gonna try to change it up a bit and do the boss here where there are more spiders, so I might be able to get more vampirism. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, let's go. It was time to fight what I believed was the hardest boss out of the three. So I took my best and cheapest pieces so far to see if it's enough. Yeah, no, there we go. But before I start to take my clothes off, I found the biggest game changer so far. I got a zombie soldier cutlass for 1000 coins. This led to me feeling a bit adventurous, which led to this clip. This may sound very stupid, but taking off my helmet and my shirt, I'm gonna take the zombie soldier cutlass and just try to kill the Sven boss like that. And there we go. Easy as that. Well, the next times weren't as easy as that. I tried switching to Enderman because Sven does true damage, but it failed when I removed the boots and also when I removed the leggings. The thing that kept killing me is when the Sven throws you in the air and does massive damage. So I tried again with the rock pit, but I still died to the same thing. And the thing is, even after playing Skyblock for 4 years, I have no idea in which circumstances he does this attack. I have no idea what I need to avoid, or if I can even avoid it. So I did what I always do, a simple Google search, and the wiki said that it happens when you or the boss are in the same block for too long. Which did make sense. With that knowledge, I went for another try. Okay, so this time I'm gonna try to move around a little bit so he doesn't attack me with the throwy attack. I think it works. He got to half his HP and he still didn't attack me with that, so I think I'm good. I might be able to do it for cheaper if that's the case, because this attack was the thing that killed me. Yeah, there we go. Yes, this is the thing that makes Sven so easy. And as I said, this was the thing that killed me, so I might just be able to do it for way less coins. Okay, listen, when I'm not standing in the same block and letting him just kill me, it's so much easier. I might even be able to do it without the armor set and without the wand of healing. It would be like only 1000 coins. There we go. Only 1000 coins for Sven 3. I wasn't expecting anything even close to that when I thought of this video. And if I'm able to do it for Sven, will Tarantula and Revenant be possible too? Starting with Revenant, I almost died, but I did manage to kill him without using the healing wand. Yes, yes, yes! Nice! And so I continued to Tarantula, which was way more difficult. So I was able to kill the Revenant without it killing me, even without using the healing wand. But here with Tarantula, I don't think it's possible. Like, I have to use the healing wand. Even with it, I'm almost dying, and I need more damage. Yeah, no, I have to increase my damage. So I put Bane of Arthropods instead of my sharpness and went for a rematch. There we go! I won! Oh, finally. Tier 3s are done! Thank you, past me, you are right. Tier 3s are done. And it is insane that I was able to do it for so little money. Before making this video, I thought that tier 3s would need at least glaciate armor and maybe like the mercenary axe. This is like 250,000 coins. This was the cue for me to move on to the actually difficult tier 4s. And as always, I started off with the Revenant and my best setup so far. Conclusion, I needed more defense or health and more damage. So to hopefully solve both of those, I got myself an Earth Shard, which gives about 100 defense and a lot more damage. I also got better armor pieces and tried again. Okay, but wait, before I spend so much money on new stuff, because we just arrived on tier 4, I have a couple more talismans, which are all the talismans in this profile, and I can use the Bloody Powell. So now we can test it again and see if it does anything. No, I'm still dead. But what is the point of discovering a very good lava lake if I'm not using it? And using it made all the difference. It made so much difference that after beating him without a helmet easily, I tried with a zombie soldier cutlass. But again, the helmet was the most expensive one, so I got rid of him and I was still able to win. But there was no way that I would win with less because the boss died with just 12 seconds. So anything else would make me lose on time. The result? Just 16k for tier 4. That's amazing. And moving on, Tarantula tier 4 was quite easy with my best setup. He did help me at the end, but I would have killed him no matter what. It was very easy actually. I think I'll try again to take off some armor pieces to see what the max is with the Earth Shard. Oh, I won without the helmet. But as always, I'm not gonna make the same mistake. It's too expensive. So I tried again with my zombie soldier cutlass. Oh, this is gonna be so close. Oh my god. Yes, 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 yes. Oh no, 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 no. 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 I did need more damage, and the best way was to get Bane of Arthropods. Let's see how that compares. Let's go. Zombie soldier cutlass with the Bane of Arthropods and 3 armor pieces. I can't get less because then you saw it was only 10 seconds, which means that I won't be able with another piece. But this setup is actually pretty good. So the best setup for Tarantula tier 4 is only 20,000 coins. Now we're moving on to tier 4 Sven, which I have so many bad memories dying to him, more than any other slayer. So this time I can get my revenge and use my recently acquired knowledge to absolutely demolish it. Listen, after I discovered that you can just not move and the boss doesn't slam you and just kills you immediately, the Sven is like the easiest one, I'm telling you. I tried many times with no success, and there was no other way to make it cheaper because the Earth Shard is more important than my entire setup. So if I use it in any way, it's just more expensive. Which means that the cheapest setup is full armor with a zombie cutlass. So the tier 4s are 16k, 20k and 28k. Way less than expected. And after that, I did want to try the last one, the tier 5, But then I remembered something. The God Potion. Yes, it's great, but I didn't recall disabling the potion effect. Neither do I remember buying a new God Potion when I started doing tier 3s. This means that all this time I was with the God Potion on tier 1s and 2s. Well, I gotta fix that, do I?